Hi everyone, this is your mathematics teacher Kunda Emmanuel. In today's lesson, we'll continue looking at the types of graphs like we did in our previous lesson where we are talking about types of graphs. You know, this lesson is under statistic. You all know what a statistic is. It has to do with the collection of data, analyzing, interpreting. Also, you can present the corrected data on the graphs. By the end of this topic, you guys are expected to discuss the types of graphs. You are also expected to present the corrected data on different graphs. You are also expected to interpret data from different graphs. Now, to be specific today, we are going to be looking at this type of graph we call a bar chart. It is a bar chart, not a graph, but it is called a bar chart. You remember in our previous lesson we talked about one type of graph, which was a pictogram. Now today is a different one. We are going to do one activity with boys and girls. I know today we are going to have sports, I know you like different, others you like football, others you like netball, basketball, others swimming. So I want you to stand in your respective groups. For those who like football, I want you to go and stand there in the corner there. And netball, you can stand there. Basketball, you can stand there. For swimming, you can just stand just there. And then volleyball, you can stand there, boys and girls, so that we do things fast. Thank you very much, boys and girls. Can I have the number for those who like football? Because we have basketball there. I know others like basketball. Can I have the number for basketball? 4. Thank you very much. And then we also have netballers there, those who like netball. How many are you, boys and girls? Only girls, we have 6. And then for football, again there for football, we only have boys. Why boys only? We don't have girls, soccer fans. So for boys, how many are you? 8. Thank you very much. We also have pupils who like swimming. For swimming, how many are you there? Swimming, 2. Only 2. Okay, thank you very much. And the last one's volleyball. How many like volleyball? There are also 6. We have 6. Okay, thank you very much, boys and girls. Now what we have done here, we have just collected the data. This is what we are talking about under statistics, where we are looking at types of graphs. What we have just done, boys and girls, we have collected data. This data we have collected, we can present it on a graph. This type of graph we are looking at today is a bar chart. We are going to be looking at a bar chart as one type of charts. A bar chart, just from the name itself, bar chart, it is made up of bars. You know, these bars, they are used to represent data. They are just there to guide someone on data presentation. So what we are going to do, I know others, when we are talking about a bar chart, some of you have never seen a bar chart before, but today is your time to know or to have a look at a bar chart so that you know how a bar chart looks like. And we are going to present the same information we have collected on the bar chart. We are saying we are going to look at a bar chart specifically, and this information we have collected is going to be presented on a bar chart. Then the type of chart which we are looking at, we had some pupils there who like volleyball. For if you look at this graph, the number there, for those who like volleyball, we have, if you look at the bars are going to guide you properly. The bar there is going up to 4, simply telling us to say, the pupils who like football, basketball, they are 4. This is the data we collected. And then going for netball. Those who like netball, the bar is showing that they were 6. Only 6 pupils like only 6 pupils like netball. For football, only it is going up to 8. The bar there is going up to 8, telling us to say only 8 pupils like football. For swimming now, the bar is going up to 2. As you can see, they are telling us to say only 2 pupils like swimming. The last bar there for volleyball, it is going up to 6 also, only 6 like football. When you show the data you collected in that way, that is what we call data presentation. Now, how do you interpret the same data you have collected? You interpret the data from the given graph. Sometimes the data may be presented on a graph like this. This is a bar chart. The same chart we are talking about. So the question that you may be like this: how many pupils like football? How many pupils like football? Now, the moment you begin answering this question, it means you begin to interpret what is on the bar chart. So, how many pupils like football? You go where it is saying, you go for the bar where football is. And then you go up there, you find that pupils who like football, there are 8. The moment you say 8, that's the answer. It means you are interpreting. The second question is saying, how many more like netball than swimming? How many more? There now you need to understand the key word there. How many more? When we are talking about how many more, which operation do you have to use? Is it addition, subtraction, multiplication? You have to go for the right operation. In this case, it is subtraction. When we are talking about how many more, the fourth question there is saying, find the sum of pupils who like basketball and volleyball. Sum. There, go for the keyword. Sum means what? This is the answer you get after adding 2 numbers. In this case, you have to add how many like basketball. In this case, we have, for basketball, we have 4. 4 plus volleyball, we have 6. What's the answer when you add 4 plus 6? What's the sum? The sum is 10. So 10 is called the sum. You go to the last question. The last question is saying, find the total number of pupils who participated in these sports. The total number of pupils. It means for you to find the total number of pupils, you have to add for basketball, for netball, football, swimming, volleyball. You add them together. That's how you can find the total number of pupils. Boys and girls, this work is very simple. Make sure you keep practicing, not only this. Sometimes they can ask you to find the product of this and that. If you don't know times table, it means to find this other work, it is going to be very difficult for you. So you know that multiplications are on Facebook, WhatsApp. If you want the work in hard copy, you can come to school, you can collect them. The work is available. Thank you for your time. See you in the next lesson.